Today is a historic day, by the way, not because I'm Stony. He's Rico. Mike is out. The Hatchet Man is out. Kenny Cott. And Jake back behind the glass. It's a historic day in Detroit sports. You know why, Rico?
Why is that?
Because on this day, February 19th, 2004, the Pistons made an acquisition.
Oh, yeah.
One Rasheed Wallace. So, with that in mind, we're going to do a blind ranking. Get your pen ready. We're going 12. I have 12 here because I couldn't edit myself very well.
Oh, boy.
Okay? Because there's a lot of better ones than I thought. You can do a whole different one, by the way, on the worst ones. But
Top
blind
12.
rank,
Top
Rico,
12.
the top 12 trades in Detroit sports history this century. Okay, and I'll say what I'm calling the trade, and I'll say who the people were traded for. All right, Rico, how about this one? Prince Fielder traded for Ian Kinsler.
Okay. When they got Prince Fielder.
No.
Oh, when they traded
They
him
traded
away.
him for Ian Kinsler. When they traded him. They got rid of the contract.
I remember. Yeah, that's after he was like, we got kids or something. I'm going to put that low. I'm going to go 10.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. How about this one? This may be one of the more recent ones. The Detroit Red Wings trading a number 1 pick, a minor leaguer named Donovan Sabrango and Dominic Kubalik for one Alex DeBrincat.
I'm going to put that at 5. No, 6. 6. I had a feeling 6.
Okay. Next up, let's go to the world of baseball. Actually, we did a baseball one already, but we'll stick with it.
I hate doing these because you always know, God, I'm going to regret this.
The Detroit Tigers trading popular Curtis Granderson and Edwin Jackson in a 3-way deal, but the Tigers ended up with Daniel Schlereth, Phil Koch, Austin Jackson, and Max Scherzer.
I like that one. I'm going to put that one at 5.
At 5, okay. Next up, the Detroit Lions trading quarterback Matthew Stafford to the LA Rams for 2 number 1s, a 3, and Jared Goff. And I'm not going to go into what those picks became because that.
No, it actually became some good
Yeah.
picks.
Yes. Right.
That jump-started the team.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like their Herschel Walker deal, except for Stafford wasn't Herschel Walker. He was still good.
Right.
See, what I'm thinking about with this one, too, specifically, is that this took the Lions to a height that has never been accomplished in my lifetime and most people's lifetimes. I think context matters with that
Kenny,
one.
I want to say 1, but
You feel like you're going to miss someone.
I'm going to leave that spot open, so I'm going to say that's 2.
Okay. Number 2. Next up, we'll go for today's trade. The history of the history of the day, February 19th, 2004. The Detroit Pistons, they trade Chucky Atkins, Lindsey Hunter, Bob Sura, Jellico Rabracha, and a number 1 in a 3-way deal for Mike James and Rasheed Wallace.
Cult hero Mike James. I'm going number 1 with that because they delivered an instant title.
Okay. Next up.
Now I sweat it out.
The Detroit Red Wings trade a 2nd and a 4th round pick to the Los Angeles Kings. This is a very underrated trade in my mind. For Brad Stewart. who was a really good defenseman for 4 or 5 years when they won the cup.
It's not the flashiest one on this list, but it is an important
That's why I said it's an underrated.
I agree.
Let's go with 8.
Okay. All right. Don't forget, this is out of 12.
Right.
Next up, the Detroit Pistons trade Jerry Stackhouse, Brian Cardinal, and Ratko Varda to the Washington Wizards for Bobby Simmons, Hubert Davis, and Richard Rip Hamilton.
Part of the going to work Pistons. Ooh. Kenny, 4 or 7?
See, I'm biased because that's what made me fall in love with Pistons basketball is that team with Rip on it.
Okay,
I would say 4, but if you're really locked in on 7, do 7.
No.
Okay. Next up, the Detroit Lions acquire a first-round pick and a third-round pick and a sixth-round pick for Roy Williams from the Dallas Cowboys. Or they traded Roy Williams to the Dallas Cowboys at the trading deadline. Those picks, by the way, if you care, became Brandon Pettigrew, Derek Williams, and Aaron Brown.
I was going to say, what did those picks turn into? Because I think that kind of
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and probably put that at the bottom.
Okay.
So there's 12.
Okay. All right, next up. The Detroit Tigers trading Austin Jackson, who we mentioned earlier, Willie Adames, and Drew Smiley in a 3-way deal for David Price.
I remember that day. It was like, wow, did that just happen? Mm-hmm. And you just knew they were about to win the World Series. Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm glad you picked that 4 slot, because that actually resulted in a championship. He won a championship, Rip Hamilton did. Yeah. David Price did not.
Yeah, I'm going to go Price, 7.
7, okay. So we have left, 9, 11.
11 and 3.
And 3.
I just hope there's one worthy of 3 now.
Okay. Oh, there is. There is. There definitely is. All right. Speaking of trades that did not lead to a championship, unfortunately, the Detroit Tigers traded Cameron Maben, Andrew Miller, Blake Bladenhop, Frankie De La Cruz, and Mike Rebello to the Florida Marlins for Dontrell Willis and Miguel Cabrera.
Miggy and Dontrell thought that was going to win it all. Kenny, I'm going to give that 3 and pray to God that it's. Am I missing something hockey-wise?
You're probably missing something every sports-wise.
Okay.
This game is meant to have a rake just split you right across the nose. So, no.
So we have 2 left, correct? Yes. So we have 3, 4, 6 and...
No. You know what? No. Kenny, I'm going to hold out hope that there's one better. I'm going to put that at 9.
I don't know, man. Miggy.
You can't switch. No.
Okay. All right.
Whatever you want, man. Your list.
Right. Okay.
All right. He already switched.
Miggy's at 3.
Okay. Next up, we have 2 left. Both led to championships.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
The Detroit Red Wings traded Slava Kozlov and a number 1 draft choice, a first-round pick, to the Buffalo Sabres for Dominic Hasek.
I'm sorry. That's my bad, Rico. I forgot the time frame. I forgot all of it. That's my bad. That's an easy top 3. Sorry about that, buddy. One of the best goalies ever in hockey, like top 5 of all time.
That's 9. That's the rake.
That's 9. That sucks so
That's
bad.
the rake. That's not. Hey, DeBrincat was much better.
So we have which one's left?
11.
11. Oh, boy. The Detroit Pistons acquired Chucky Atkins and Ben Wallace for Grant Hill.
You know, these lists that we've been doing, we've been doing really well with them for a very long period of time.
Yes.
Very little error.
Well, this is tough. I mean,
this is tough.
Well,
the Roy Williams was legitimately 12th.
I would move Stafford from 2, the golf, all of that.
Yeah.
Hasek would probably take the spot at 2. Miggy would move down. Ben Wallace would go up. Yeah.
Hasek might be 1. He won 2 cups here.
You're right.
Yeah. Although he didn't play in the finals.
Well, he was a contributing factor for most of that season.
And then he sucked against Nashville, and they put in Osgood, and Osgood won the cup.
Yeah, okay.
So, from the bottom up, 12, Roy Williams for a 1, 3, and a 6.
Okay, and further, this is blind rankings, people.
Rico, this is your official rankings.
Blind rankings. 11, Grant Hill for Ben Wallace and Chucky Atkins. 10, Prince Fielder for Ian Kinsler. 9, Dominic Hasek for Slava Kozlov and a number 1. 8, Brad Stewart for a number 2 and a number 4. 7, David Price for Austin Jackson, Willie Adames, and Drew Smiley. 6, Alex DeBrincat acquired for Donovan Sabrango and Dominique Kubalik and a number 1. 5, the Tigers trading Curtis Granderson, Edwin Jackson, and they get Daniel Schlereth, Phil Koch, Austin Jackson, and Max Scherzer. 4, Rip Hamilton acquired with Hubert Davis and Bobby Simmons for Jerry Stackhouse, Brian Cardinal, and the great Rotko Varda. 3, the Tigers trading Cameron Maben, Andrew Miller, Blake Bladenhop, Mike Rabello, and Frankie De La Cruz for Dontrelle Willis and Miguel Cabrera. Number 2, Jared Goff and 2 number 1s and a number 3 come here for Matthew Stafford. And you have number 1 on the anniversary of the trade. The reason we did this blind ranking today, because today, February 19th, 2004, the Detroit Pistons traded Chucky Atkins, Lindsey Hunter. Oh, excuse me. They traded Chucky Atkins, Lindsey Hunter, Bob Sura, Jelko Rabracha at a number 1 for Mike James and Rasheed Wallace in a 3-way deal. Those are your blind rankings, best trades in Detroit sports history this century here on 97.1.